Superheroes aren't only for the world of comic books and cinema screens. Everyday people just like you and me are actively roaming the streets and fighting crime as we speak. Whilst you may think these guys look ridiculous in their bizarre costumes, truth is the majority of these superheroes are actually making a difference, mostly by helping charity causes. Ranging from trained fighters to everyday gardeners and accountants, here is a list of top 10 real-life superheroes. Number 10. Night Warrior. During the day, Roger Hayhurst is a gardener, but as the night creeps in, he transforms into Night Warrior. Well, he doesn't actually transform, he puts on a $300 Lycra suit. He does not have any gadgets or fighting skills, but Night Warrior's self-proclaimed special power is a supernatural desire to make this world a better place. I'm not sure how you distinguish normal desire from supernatural desire, but this dude has obviously cracked it. Night Warrior specialises in breaking up drunken fights, and when there are no drunks to fight, he likes to help out homeless people. He has since retired after being beaten up by a group of thugs, but still makes guest appearances at charity events. Night Warrior still lives with his mum and probably wears his suit at dinner time, lunchtime, for shopping, sleeping and everything else. Number 9. Wheel Clamp Man. Wheel Clamp Man specialises in angle grinding wheel clamps off illegally parked cars. You gotta be kidding me, surely that is illegal and criminal damage. That technically makes Wheel Clamp Man a supervillain. Not in the eyes of the general public and motorists that he saves from huge fines. Wheel Clamp Man encourages supporters of his work to donate to charity. Dressed in a green leotard, stick-on moustache, rainbow socks and green builder's helmet, this guy is almost invisible to the naked eye and local law enforcement. Number 8. Red Arrow. Red Arrow wins the competition for the most hilarious suit ever made in the history of mankind. I mean, how does he even see out of that thing? And where exactly are those arrows pointing to? Red Arrow roams the streets of Hong Kong, spreading goodwill, and I quote, "I am Red Arrow, a real-life superhero in Hong Kong. I try to bring happiness to the people and become the salt and light of the world." Red Arrow typically spends his time handing out gifts to the underprivileged, and having watched a video of this dude running around the streets giving children gifts in this crazy outfit, I must say I was a little bit creeped out. Surely you do not need that crazy suit to give gifts to children. Number 7. Shadow. Ken Andre actually uses gadgetry and fighting skills to help him on his superhero crusade. Trained in ninjutsu since he was just a young boy, this is one dude that you probably would not want to mess with, and judging by these pictures, he doesn't look like he'd be much fun at parties. Shadow has prevented rather a lot of crimes due to patrolling 4 nights a week, and the highlight of his career is when he threw nunchucks at a carjacker. I'm pretty sure that would be the highlight of anyone's career, and I quote, "I tied him to the lamppost using his own legs and I called the police." How does that even work? Tying someone to a lamppost with their own legs? I'll leave that one for you guys to work out. Number 6. Superhero. Yes, this guy is actually called Superhero. He's an ex-professional wrestler with an amazing imagination. Superhero patrols the streets in a 1975 Corvette helping stranded motorists. Seriously, if I broke down and this guy pulls up in that car wearing those clothes and offers to help, I'd definitely think twice about accepting his offer. He's also the co-founder of Team Justice Inc., which is a supposed superhero organization. Superhero has various training under his belt, from the US Navy to being a police academy graduate to then being a boxer and then a wrestler. His work seems to be directed to helping out motorists, which I would say all that fighting training is not really useful for. Number 5. Nix. An ordinary accountant by day and what looks like a dominatrix by night. Since the age of 16, Nix had been helping out the homeless, and the name Nix comes from the Greek goddess who ruled the night. Whilst most teenagers our age were probably up to no good, getting in trouble and partying, this girl was outdoors feeding the homeless and fighting criminals. Nix supposedly fights crime in high heels, so I guess chasing down criminals would be a big no-no. Either way, Nix is giving this real-life superhero scene a much-needed touch of glamour, as it is mostly dominated by males wearing spandex. Number 4. Dr. Discord. Dr. Discord also doesn't have any special abilities or skills, but he has stopped numerous crimes, including stopping drink drivers and stopping a bunch of kids hitting an old lady's car. He says, "We don't care about victimless crime like drug use or people buying prostitutes. The kind of crime we're talking about is the kind that makes little old ladies afraid to leave their house." He also has a sidekick called Mr. Silent who wasn't available for comment and also sounds like he would be an absolute blast at parties. Number 3. Black Arrow. The mysterious Black Arrow works as a carer for the elderly during the day and claims to have kept her identity secret for over 9 years now. Again, no special skills or gadgets. Most of her heroics are from saving abused animals and pets, and I quote, "I am a female superhero. I was born to be a superhero. My mission is to save the world. I aid those in need, I serve justice to those who deserve it, and I give advice and guidance. But I am not just here for the people. I am a female superhero for the animals and the environment too." I like this girl. Most of the others simply help out the homeless, which, don't get me wrong, is a brilliant service, but I like how Black Arrow is thinking outside of the box. Number 2. Master Legend. Armed with a battle cannon, which is actually a potato gun, the unemployed Master Legend patrols the streets of Florida, fighting crime and helping the underprivileged. And I quote, "I was born with a purple veil and given extra powers by a voodoo queen from New Orleans. Combined, these gave me the psychic abilities that allowed me to help others, and I'm absolutely high as hell on drugs." I made that last part up, but yeah. Master Legend typically spends most of his time helping out the homeless, and even though he is said to have not that much money himself, he would gladly give away his last dollar to help. And boy does he know how to do an epic pose. Number 1. Phoenix Jones. Phoenix Jones is probably the most famous real-life superhero due to the amount of media coverage he gets. He actually looks like a typical superhero. He's trained as a professional MMA fighter and wears a bulletproof armor-plated outfit that was rumoured to have cost him $10,000, and it actually looks kinda cool compared to some of the stuff the others wear. This is one guy that will literally beat the living hell out of you if you're ever unfortunate enough to cross him. Phoenix Jones can be seen all across YouTube, intervening in many crimes, and has apparently been stabbed twice, been shot at, had his nose broken, and once got arrested for pepper spraying 2 girls in the face. And that is that for this top 10. Make sure you subscribe or follow me on Facebook and Twitter to be notified of new videos as and when they come out. Stay safe, people. Stay safe.